The Stoics' Guide to People to Avoid, Protecting Your Peace. In the journey of life, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate resilience, peace of mind, and inner strength. But one challenge we all face is navigating relationships that can shake that peace. Here's a Stoic guide to recognizing the types of people who may disturb your tranquility, and how to respond with wisdom and clarity. The chronic complainer. Chronic complainers see the world as a place of constant frustration and find fault with everything around them. According to Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Constantly listening to complaints can subtly erode our peace and pull us into a state of dissatisfaction. Example: imagine a friend who consistently laments their job, relationships, or even the weather. Over time, their complaints can foster a negative outlook in you too. Stoic strategy: politely distance yourself or limit interactions with chronic complainers. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to focus on what we can control, our own thoughts and responses. When you find yourself with someone prone to complaining, practice inner apatheia, remain calm and detached, refusing to be drawn into their negativity. This mindset can help maintain your peace even in the face of persistent negativity. The gossip, or speaking poorly of others behind their backs, contradicts the Stoic pursuit of virtue. Engaging in gossip can draw us into trivial matters and create unnecessary conflicts. Marcus Aurelius said, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be." Be one. Example: suppose you're with someone who constantly talks about others' flaws or failures. Engaging in these conversations is like feeding a fire. Harmless curiosity can turn into judgments and distractions. Stoic strategy: when confronted with gossip, remain quiet or steer the conversation towards meaningful topics. As a Stoic, aim to practice eulogia, speaking well of others or not speaking of them at all. This not only maintains your peace but encourages others to rise above pettiness. The self-absorbed. Some people make every conversation about themselves, leaving little room for genuine connection. The Stoic philosopher Seneca advised that a man cannot be comfortable without his own approval, meaning we should seek value within rather than through external validation. Example: imagine a colleague who constantly discusses their achievements without regard for others' experiences or contributions. Their ego-driven interactions can drain your energy and diminish the value of meaningful dialogue. Stoic strategy: respond to self-absorbed behavior with calmness, acknowledging their perspective without being drawn into their need for attention. A Stoic's aim is to live in harmony with nature and others. Show compassion for their need, but don't let their self-focus disrupt your own balance. The victim. The Stoics emphasize that suffering is inevitable, but victimhood is a choice. People who see themselves as constant victims can draw you into their struggles without seeking solutions. Epictetus reminds us to dare to wish for only what is under your control. Example: a friend constantly blames circumstances and others for their unhappiness, refusing to accept responsibility or change their situation. Stoic strategy: encourage them to look within, but remember to maintain your own boundaries. When conversations become an emotional drain, step back and remind yourself that you cannot control others' choices, only your response. Practicing ataraxia, peace of mind, will help you avoid taking on burdens that are not yours to bear. The manipulator. Manipulators seek to control or sway others, often for personal gain. In Stoic philosophy, freedom is found in autonomy, and manipulators threaten this independence by attempting to alter your perceptions or decisions. Example: think of someone who tries to guilt you into doing things their way, often subtly shaping situations to get what they want. Stoic strategy: guard your autonomy by practicing prososche, a Stoic term for mindful attention. Be aware of your own values and avoid being swayed by others' motives. Marcus Aurelius advises, stand firm like a rock, unshaken by the waves. By cultivating inner strength, you can resist manipulation and maintain control over your own actions. The envious people resent the achievements and happiness of others. This attitude can breed jealousy and tension, disrupting your inner peace. Seneca warned, "It is the mind that creates wealth. Envy impoverishes it." Example: imagine a colleague who subtly undermines your successes, constantly comparing themselves and casting doubt on your accomplishments. Stoic strategy: show understanding without indulging their envy. A Stoic recognizes that happiness is not a competition. Focus on your own path and don't let others' insecurities impact your journey. Practice metriopathia, measured responses, which allows you to act with balance, avoiding unnecessary emotional involvement with envious individuals. The pessimists are often convinced that the worst outcomes are inevitable. While Stoicism acknowledges that life brings hardship, it also encourages an optimistic approach to challenges. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Example: a family member who always anticipates disaster may unconsciously impose anxiety and doubt on those around them. Stoic strategy: respond to pessimism with reason and calm. Acknowledge their concerns but focus on constructive, realistic responses. Embrace amor fati, the love of fate, which helps Stoics find value in every experience, whether good or bad. By remaining calm and open-minded, you can avoid adopting their pessimistic mindset. The unethical. The Stoics saw virtue as the ultimate good, and surrounding oneself with unethical people is a quick way to erode personal integrity. Epictetus advises us to associate only with those who uplift you. Example: imagine a friend who sees no harm in cutting corners or exploiting others for personal gain. Such behavior can conflict with your moral values, subtly challenging your own commitment to virtue. Stoic strategy: distance yourself from unethical behavior and surround yourself with those who respect integrity and honesty. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, live a good life. If there are gods, and they are just, they will not care how devout you have been. Seek company that aligns with your values and encourages moral growth. Conclusion: in the end, Stoicism teaches us that while we cannot control the behaviors of others, we have complete control over our own responses. Avoiding or wisely engaging with certain types of people protects our peace, allowing us to live a life of resilience, virtue, and contentment. By recognizing these traits in others and responding with a balanced mind, we can maintain our inner strength, our freedom, and our joy.